Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Mooncolony live stream. Uh, what day is it today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. The week is flying by. Yeah, today you might notice that we have a new face on the stream, and this is one of our lovely lead artists, Gabriel. How are you doing, Gabriel?
Good.
You're doing
And I just realized I did that disclaimer without being live. So
good. Yeah,
just to be clear, I need to talk it again. Every time I do a presentation, I need to say to everyone that I'm anxious and nervous. So I'm here, but I'm happy.
yeah.
So, okay.
Amazing. Well, everyone in chat, be nice, and please show some love. I know we've got Ignacio and we have Leone in the chat. I mean, you know Leone who works with us, has been on the stream before. Um, Rubio, we love you. But
Yeah.
yeah.
El Mafra was my student a long time ago.
Oh, amazing. There we go. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
what's happening? What's
oh, there you
happening?
go. Oh no, the screen share is gone for a second. You're back. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah, it's one of the fun things that
Mm.
happens on the stream is that this just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Um, there we go. But yeah, why don't you sort of talk us through what we're doing today? The title is that it's an X-Men '97 sort of fan art deal, but who's this amazing character, and why have you chosen them?
Okay, then. So we'd spoken before about how I like comic book stuff,
Yeah.
and I was watching X-Men 97. I was super excited about it, and we decided to make. I hope my dog's not destroying the house. But we discussed about doing a gen swap. I hate that word, gen hop. So
Genre, yeah.
I was trying to make a mashup about how can we do something different with X-Men, and at the same time I'm playing the Prince of Persia,
Oh,
The
awesome.
Lost Crown.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I was having so much fun on it, so I decided to do Nightcrawler, Prince of Persia version.
Nice, nice. I think that fits so well. I love Nightcrawler. He's
Yeah, he's one of the funniest ones.
yeah.
Yeah, because everyone draws Wolverine, right? I already draw Wolverine.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, so I need to do something different.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I mean, I was
Yeah.
I was kind of I was kind of hoping in the back of my head. I was like, man, I hope he does something that isn't Wolverine. And you've completed my secret assignment. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was between Nightcrawler,
Mhm.
Storm, and Beast.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think since I was playing the Lost Crown with Prince of
Mm.
Persia, I think it was appropriate.
Mm.
Give me just a second,
Yeah,
because
sure, man.
I'm hearing some noises here.
Yeah, no worries. You got to
Yeah,
check on the dog.
okay. She's all right. She didn't destroy the house, and she has a toy. Okay,
Oh, amazing.
that's nice.
Um, yeah, so
Right.
you've already done like a sketch and a bit of line art before the stream.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke a little bit beforehand because, especially
Yes.
for a first time on the stream, it can be kind of stressful to to hop
Mm-hmm.
straight in and start getting down ideas. So uh, yeah, it's
Yeah, I try to keep it loose,
mhm.
like to make a loose sketch as much as I can, because honestly, I'm not used to do loose stuff. Usually, I polish
Mhm.
and go on detail, so I try to keep the lines loose.
Mhm.
Um, if I can, like, I have a lot of inspiration from Hisham Habshi
Oh,
or Maki Panos. I don't know if the artists, probably the guys know.
mm.
And I try to keep it loose and just sell the impression of the movement and stuff. And maybe I don't know, a cover art or something. And that's pretty much it. How to Prince of Persia-ish. The oh no, the noise in the background here is from they are renewing the square close to my
Oh,
house,
just outside your
so
house.
it's not my dog. Yeah, so if you're listening to something,
Ah.
so basically I did a little sketch.
Hmm.
I tried to play up with the smoke effect of his
Like his his
superpower, right?
teleportation.
Teleporting. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I blocked the silhouettes to make the things clearer. And I was thinking about going to the local colors and then play up with lights. I don't know,
Amazing.
but you guys can ask questions and whatever you
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Otherwise, I will not stop. I will never stop talking, and I will not draw. Yep.
So I feel like first thing I should say is that we've actually just reached our newest follower goal of 2,500 followers. So thank you everybody for following. I'll set up a new one for maybe 3,000 followers. I think for the next one, we'll go up in increments of 500. But the next one is 1 million. Yeah, sure. But yeah, thank you everybody for following and supporting the streams as always. It's much appreciated. I have a lot of fun doing them and seeing all the amazing artwork that comes out of it, and spending some time with the Mooncolony artists too. And I hope you enjoy watching them and chatting as well. But there's plenty more to come. We don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So stay tuned. And if you're not following already, then give us a follow. Help us towards that next goal. But let me take a look at some stuff in chat as well while you're getting some colors down. Leo says, "Ah, yeah, Rubio is my eternal mentor. He taught me everything that I know." Oh, you're a hero. Uh,
Who said that?
Leo Mafra.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You super nice guy and do a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. He's regularly in our Discord voice chat, hanging out. Leone says, "Don't worry, we're totally not going to ask you embarrassing questions, Gabriel."
Oh, give me embarrassing questions. What's the problem about embarrassing questions? I think they are super fun.
Yeah, ask away. Peter says, I feel like Beast would also fit this concept well. Yeah.
Yeah, but probably he'll be like a scholar or
Oh yeah.
the brain guy, right? Not the prince.
It'd be cool to see like a few members of the team in this kind of like Middle Eastern sort of style. I think it would be cool.
Yeah. X-Men is super fun, right?
Oh yeah.
I think nothing can go wrong when we are talking about X-Men.
I remember watching the like original X-Men TV show when I was a kid. Like, I don't remember much of it because I was so young, but I watched it on like Fox Kids, and I remember really enjoying it. I loved Nightcrawler was one of my favorites, and Gambit was another X-Men that I really enjoyed.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 25, I think. 20, yeah, 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I never enjoy Gambit too much because I think he's too much a douche, right?
Yeah.
He's so I'm sexy and hot and whatever, and I think that
Yeah.
he annoys me a bit. I think like it's hard to say that, but like every kid that grow up with conservative parents and straight, Wolverine is the best, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I really enjoy Nightcrawler. I think he's
yeah.
super nice.
Yeah. Ignacio Ignacio says that Gambit is the Johnny Bravo of the X-Men team.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, but he has such a cool like I love the reason why I love Gambit isn't even necessarily because of his personality. It's that I love his power of just like the whole like playing cards thing, like throwing cards around and stuff. I just think is super cool.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, I never liked it, Cyclops.
yeah, yeah.
I, I think he's just like a Boy Scout,
Hmm.
boring dude, and he has the most stupid superpower. Like, oh, laser beams from the eyes. Like, oh, Superman is doing that for the last 100 years. Do
Yeah,
something different, man. Oh,
yeah.
but it's a heavy weight on his life. Oh, yeah,
Man just
man,
has to
that's
wear.
it.
He just has to wear sunglasses.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly.
It's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah. One time I was talking with my wife about like we have the Xavier Institute, right?
Mm,
And I keep me thinking like every mutant has the chance to enter there.
yeah.
Like imagine that you have a mutation that you like poop bubbles,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or something insignificant like
Yeah.
oh my nails are marshmallows.
Yeah, I was gonna say like when I sneeze, all my fingernails fall off. It's-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Is that enough to enter on the school?
Yeah. I reckon what it is it works on a Professor Xavier like coolometer. So what you do is he looks at your file and he's like, oh man, this guy like farts bubbles. That's nowhere near cool enough. That's nowhere near cool enough for me to let him in.
Yeah, so all that bullshit about acceptance
Yeah.
is everything a lie, right?
Yeah.
He's full of prejudice.
Yeah.
So imagine that kid in school when he starts farting and I don't know his pants start to get wet because his
It's
clothing
bubbles.
bubbles. He suffers a lot. Probably this dude will have to wear diapers
Yeah.
since for his whole life. But no one cares for them. There's no school for mediocre mutants in X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. There's Peter said there's a mutant that his power is that he just looks like a bird. He has no bird powers. He
Yeah.
just looks like a bird.
Yeah. His name is Beak, I think.
Yeah, that's what Alina just said.
Mm.
Yeah, Beak was his name. Yeah, that's just
There's
kind of insane.
Squirrel Girl. That's another one
Yeah,
that
but
I
Squirrel
didn't
Girl,
understand.
like Squirrel Girl is like the most OP character in the whole of like the Marvel universe. There's
Really?
Yeah, there's like a whole like I think there's like a whole comic line where Squirrel Girl like just goes like takes down all of the biggest baddest villains in the whole of the Marvel universe.
Oh, crap.
It's
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I read somewhere that she's getting a lot of attention, but I don't
Mm.
understand why.
Neither do I. I wonder if it's one of those things where it's just like this is kind of ridiculous, so we have to just run with it. She killed Thanos. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, she killed Thanos.
Yeah, I know that has another one that he just eats anything.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He can eat. He can absorb anything when eating.
yeah. But it's like what's his name? Is it Blob? There's a guy called Blob, and his whole power is that he's just really really fat. It's like cool.
Yeah, yeah. There's weirdness about
Yeah,
X-Men, but we
yeah,
need to accept, like, because it's all about acceptance.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah.
They're all cool in their own way, apart from the ones that really aren't. Um, uh,
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't try to create any comedy comic book about X-Men to play with those silly things.
yeah, I think that's kind of what they ended up doing a bit with like the Deadpool stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's very similar.
yeah, and I don't know also if in the lore of X-Men they had like um, mutant animals. Yeah,
Did
why is only? No, I don't know, because why only humans
yeah,
get the mutation gene?
yeah, I have no idea, man. Don asks, Rubio, what X-Man would you be?
I mean,
Yeah.
the superpower I would like to have would be reading other people's minds. I think that would be super useful.
Yeah.
Um, and flying must be nice. So probably I'll be Jean Grey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Before or after Phoenix?
Before Phoenix, I think
Yeah.
she's more balanced.
Yeah.
I don't need overpower. I just need to fly and read other people's minds.
Yeah.
How about you, Jaden?
I was thinking it's hard to not go with just like my two favorite X-Men's powers, right? Like I would love I'd love to be Nightcrawler because I love the teleportation and like the puff of smoke. And so I think that's so much fun. Like you just
Yeah,
like
but being blue, it's like you be the minor of the minorities if you were blue.
well, yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it will not be a nice place to be on Earth
Yeah.
since
But
mankind is so grotesque.
you could hang out with Mystique, I guess.
Yeah, but she's a terrible mom.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I forgot that she's. Yeah, I forgot that she's Nightcrawler's mom.
Yeah.
Also, hanging out with your mom, dude is like 30. Yeah. Guy's 30 years old, and the only person he has as a friend is his mom.
And Beast is blue, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the blue people
Yeah,
gotta
hang out
stick
with
together.
Beast must be nice. Yeah, I'm just afraid that Beast is a nice dude, but I don't know if he's too intellectual. It must be difficult to deal with his
Yeah,
intelligence.
yeah.
That kind of guy who throws a lot of philosophy and
Mm.
science on your head, and dude, let's just talk about games and whatever.
Yeah, dude,
You know?
let's just have a beer. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Play some darts. Uh, do you know Society of Virtue, Jaden? I do not. Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, wow. I mean, I googled Society of Virtue and interesting costuming for sure. the first, the first, the first character that was just thrown in my face was a woman with not very much coverage.
Oh yeah, no, but that all the characters on it's a joke,
Oh,
and that
okay.
girl, she's super feminist. So she's defending the rights of her of wearing whatever she wants.
Oh,
So
okay. I see.
yeah,
Right.
so
That's
every time that someone critiques her, that's absurd. I can do whatever I want. She's super
funny.
empowered.
That's cool. That's funny. Is it? Oh, it's a Brazilian series. Oh, okay.
Hmm. But all the episodes are in English too.
Oh, cool. Oh man, maybe
Hmm.
I'll have to give it a look. It sounds like fun. Uh, do Mystique's, Nightcrawler's, and Beast's powers come with the appearance, or can we just have them separately? Well, in like X-Men Origins, when uh then they reversed their powers. No, it wasn't X-Men Origins. It was First Class, wasn't it? When they like reversed their powers and Beast he stopped being Beast. He became like normal man. He wasn't blue anymore.
Yeah, yeah, but he was. I think it would be nicer to be Beast than being that guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but even on First Class in the comics has a red Nightcrawler. I forget his
Oh,
name. Yeah,
let me see. Oh, Azazel. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He was apparently originally the father of Nightcrawler, but that was retconned in 2023. Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I also I always watch a lot of comic book influencers to know about different series or interesting stuff to read. And some of them said that X-Men is like a giant soap opera, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a Mexican soap opera with a lot of family problems and evil twins and
Yeah.
those kind of things, which is sadly true.
Yeah. And it's like, my mother actually is actually evil, but I don't want to do that, so I'm going to be good. It's like, oh, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Uh, that's surprisingly accurate. It really is. Alina said, in this day and age, Beast would have made numbers with the furry community.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
because he doesn't need the costume, right?
Yeah. Well, it's also, Beast was upset because people, he felt like no one would love him because he was blue and furry. But with the furry community, they would accept him with open arms. They would love him just as he is.
And I know that there's a lot of millennium girls, or maybe boys too, they're feeling that the first love in his life was Beast from Beauty and the Beast, right?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
So,
so I think he has a place in the world.
yeah, there we go. Beast has a place in the world, and it's
Yeah.
with like the Disney millennials. Blue and furry, the Sonic fandom would like a word with him. Man. But no, I would love, even with the blue skin, I would take Nightcrawler's powers for sure. You get to teleport in a puff of smoke. You get a cool devil tail that you can use to, I don't know, stab people. I don't know.
To make fun of people like poking.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I would totally do that. One of my favorite scenes from X-Men is when Nightcrawler, like from the movies, is when Nightcrawler is going through the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Super nice.
I love that scene. That, to me, that is like the epitome of the teleport power, where it's literally just like shows up one place, disappears, shows up another, disappears, like just going so quick. It's so cool.
Yeah, and what's the limits of his teleporting
how
powers?
how far can he go? You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
there's gonna be an answer somewhere. There'll be like, it'll be on the wiki or something. It'll be like, he can teleport in a 12-mile radius or something like that. You know.
Yeah, I know that in the comics or in the movies, he needs to see that place before, right?
Oh, okay.
But I don't know the range.
Hmm. Oh, here we go. I believe he needs vision. He can't teleport somewhere he can't see.
Okay.
Okay. He can go to places he sees, yeah. Ah, fair enough. Does that count if you show him like a photograph? You know?
I don't know. I don't
Do,
know.
do his powers account for inertia? I love it.
Account for what?
Inertia, like if he's like falling, for example, and
Mhm.
he teleports to like and he teleports closer to the ground, is he still keeping that speed? Or does it like
I don't know, right?
reset him?
Yeah, I think if he wants to, for example, if he jumps from a plane,
Yeah.
he needs to do the jump and look below and go down
Yeah.
before it accelerates, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
He just like crashes on the floor.
exactly.
I googled Nightcrawler and I got the film with Jake Gyllenhaal instead of the character. There we go.
Okay. With Jake Gyllenhaal. Ah, okay. I know.
Yeah, there was
That
like
movie is
a
super nice.
yeah, it was a cool movie.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, he is so like me. If you show me a photo of a hamburger, I get hungry. Yeah, exactly like that. Um, uh, there was another message I saw, and now I can't find it. Oh, it's two. So it's 2 to 3 miles according to the wiki. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty far.
Yeah. Yeah, he can do. He if he plans, he can go really fast to somewhere, right?
Yeah, man, yeah. You just like chain them all together.
Yeah, exactly. But what's the energy costs, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Does the man have to load up on like does he have to like carbo load before he starts
Yeah,
teleporting
he
everywhere?
needs to go to KFC, ask for a bucket of
Yeah.
chicken wings every time he do a lot of teleportations.
Yeah. What is it? Isn't it like potassium? I think is supposed to be good uh for like stamina wise. So it just loads up on bananas and just goes for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm correct. I'm not a gym nerd. I just go to the gym to be healthy.
Yeah.
But the story is not that if you go to the gym, do strength training, you're actually hurting your muscles for them to grow up stronger.
Yeah. You're like tearing them
Yes.
a little bit.
So Wolverine is ripped off super easy. Like if he do just one push-up, he's already half packed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what no pain, no gain. He's not suffering anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolverine really has it easy.
Yeah, but he can get cancer really pretty easy, right?
Well, I guess so.
Because
If he's constantly regenerating, there's a high chance, yeah.
yeah,
But then at the same time, you can just cut it out. You just cut it off and then just try again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Um, Danon said, "It's really awesome seeing you doing big projects, Rubio. I followed your work since your personal project of the panda fan art. I think you posted on Facebook. Since then, your art has evolved so much. You're so inspiring." And then a little heart.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how I get here. So. But thanks a lot. Even myself, I don't understand how this thing works.
Hard work and dedication.
Maybe. Yeah, when I decide to leave the advertisement industry
Mm.
and decide to draw for life is because I need to have at least some fun working. Otherwise, I think I would explode.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Ignacio said hard work and I don't know, Dolihino Guarana every day?
No, this can give you cancer. Dolly Guaraná is like a Brazilian soda.
Oh, is it the one with the
That
weird mascot? Like the
yeah,
green
exactly,
bottle thing? Yeah, I've seen that
exactly.
before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a terrible Guaraná. It's a terrible Guaraná soda, basically.
Oh, we have some Wolverine. We have some Wolverine facts. There's a debate about Wolverine for that, which is funny. Some people say that his regeneration might be so fast that he can't even break his muscle, so it could either be super easy to get. It could either be super easy or super hard for him to get ripped. Yeah, because he can't even tear it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is probably it's not nice to be Wolverine.
Well, no, apparently, because like every time his claws come out, he's tearing through his own flesh, right?
Yeah, this is a design flaw, right?
Yeah. You'd think when he went through all of that surgery to get adamantium put on his bones, they would like put some implants in or something, to
Yeah,
help with that. Uh,
and he did forever, right? So I don't
yeah,
know how nice it can be, right?
yeah, he lived for a long time. Symbazite says, my favorite fact about Wolverine is that he's just 5'3", which makes him the shortest mainline superhero. Hugh Jackman once arrived to Comic-Con in his film set Wolverine costume, but he was roasted by other cosplayers claiming that he's too short for the role.
Yeah, once I can't say that. I was doing a Wolverine professionally, like for a game,
Mhm.
and the game didn't come out yet, and my Wolverine wasn't approved because they want Wolverine to be like super super short, but super strong. Like he's a mini Hulk.
He's gonna look
And
so
they
wider than he
mentioned that.
is
Oh,
tall.
yeah, exactly. I think I didn't get that. I didn't manage to make him that strong and short.
That's funny. Uh, man, that's wild. I mean, wolverines are pretty small animals considering their ferocity. I love the idea of a short dude jumping up and tearing everything to shreds. Dude, the the um the X-Men Origins Wolverine video game was so good. It was way better than it had any right to be. Uh,
And
and I just remember like the first mission in that game, one of the first things you did was jump onto a helicopter, pull the pilot out, and just shove him up into the helicopter blades. And man, it was super gory, but incredible.
yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
And the movie is so terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a visitor here.
Oh, dog.
Come here. Yes, meet Rita.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hello, Rita.
she's so cute, little dog.
How old is she?
I think she has 1 year.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, we just adopted her. She's with us for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already pooped in my kitchen.
Oh, I think I
The
remember.
whole kitchen. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you saying in a meeting like last week.
yeah, yeah. I try to go to the gym. I leave her alone, and she make a mess. Right, you're devil.
No, she's
Yeah,
cute
oh,
though.
Lord.
You can't stay angry at a face that cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, yes, now we're talking stream and a dog reveal. She's so cute. We need more short, hairy guy representation. Jokes aside, I love the idea of having superheroes with varying builds. Yeah. Yeah. Something that was cool was I a few weeks ago I was playing Marvel's Midnight Suns, and that had some cool characters in it that I'd never even heard of before. Like, I don't know if they were original to the game. I don't think they were, but let me just try and remember which ones they were. Rubio should have just made Danny DeVito in a Wolverine costume. And that was our plan. That was our plan for next time, and you just ruined it. Oh man. It was Nico Minoru, who, I don't know if she's an original character or not. She was one of the Runaways.
What she can do?
She basically has this staff that when she speaks into it, it casts like that as a spell. So she could speak into it and be like, "Go to sleep," and then it would put you to sleep. But
she's basically Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, kind of. But she can only use each spell once. So, like, if she says like, "Oh, go to sleep," she can't do that again. She'll have to like find a different way to say it if she wants to use it again.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because it leads to the point
less powerful every time she. Okay.
Yeah, it leads to like an interesting thing where her character, she's like, yeah, I'm really quickly running out of ideas on how to say this like specific like how to say this spell that I use a lot. She's like, I've used up every language that I know. I've tried, like, I've been using up all the different wording like that I can think of.
You can switch languages.
Yeah.
So if you say something, that's alright.
Yeah, but it's like it's getting to the point where she's like, I'm really struggling to even think about how else to do this. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, one character that I have no clue about it. I don't know what she can do, but I think her design is super nice. Is Magic. I don't know if you know that character.
Yeah, Magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in Midnight Suns as well.
And she's got quite popular recently, but I have no idea what she can do.
She's pretty cool. She and then what, like, her powers are kind of interesting. She's like the Queen of Purgatory, which is like this other realm that she got like tricked into entering when she was a kid, and now she can like cut open rifts between different universes and stuff like that. She's pretty cool. Her abilities in Midnight Suns is a lot of fun. She has a cool character in that. She's really close with Scarlet Witch as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Painful for writers, is that the name of the character? Yeah, name of the character for what's her name? Nico. Yeah, everyone else has really cool like superhero names like Magic and like Scarlet Witch uh and like Iron Man, and then you've just got no. I'm just using my actual name. I just called my name is Nico, and that is just my name.
Yeah, like the what's the solar flame?
Solar
Is a
Flame.
Brazilian guy in X-Men universe that appears on the X-Men 97.
Oh, okay.
The name of the guy is Roberto something.
Let me see.
He's like a Brazilian young guy named like a young
Oh,
old uncle, you know,
Roberto da Costa.
Roberto da Costa, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that name, probably he has 50 old years here in
Yeah.
Brazil, like 50
Damn.
something. Yeah.
Oh, apparently he has a cool. Yeah, but apparently even he has a superhero name.
Okay,
People
that's good.
people call him Sunspot.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh man, he seems like he's got his powers seem pretty cool. I'm looking at some artwork for him now. He looks cool.
Hmm.
Um, I will make a superhero concept for Invisible Man. Oh man, yeah, that would be cool. Let me know when you're done with that. I'm really interested to not see it.
Did you finish it already?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Nico, man, my superhero name is Steve. Wow, what a cool name.
Will Smith.
Yeah, my superhero name is John Smith. Wow, the most generic man in humanity. Um, you could make Nightcrawler's teleport energy sand with gold effects. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Probably this live will be just about placing the local colors.
Yeah,
We can schedule a new one for me painting, actually lighting.
yeah, you can do. I mean, yeah, we've got. If you wanted, you know, to do another hour or something, we can do it.
Mhm.
But it's up to you.
Mhm.
Um, Leo says, I don't like the superheroes that are super OP and can break space and time. I prefer when they have silly little limited powers that they can be creative with. The best one is in the Batman. Wait, is it Batman? Oh no, I think it's in the Flash. I don't remember. I don't remember. There's in DC Universe. There's a supervillain called the Condiment King, whose whole thing is just using like tomato ketchup and mustard and stuff like that. He just is the lamest supervillain ever.
Yeah, why he decides to be a supervillain, right?
Yeah.
He can work in a restaurant or something.
Yeah, start a hot dog van.
Yeah.
And then you could be a superhero by just making people some really good hot dogs. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But this his superhero is to like emanate tomato sauce, or he can manipulate tomato sauce. He,
let me
that's
look that
different.
up actually. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Uh, he makes use of various condiments, sometimes capable of causing anaphylactic shock. I mean, he's not even okay. It's not even a superpower. It's just the fact that he has tanks of like mustard and ketchup on his back that he shoots out with guns.
Okay, yeah, that guy's lame.
I just love the idea that his whole thing is like, yeah, I'll give you an allergic reaction. It's like, oh man, how evil.
Yeah, but if I'm not allergic to mustard,
Yeah, yeah.
you find another condiment that can kill me.
Maybe he has access to like a national allergy database, and he's like, hold on, just a second before you punch me. Let me just check what you're allergic to. And he's like,
Yeah, let me get to it.
oh, thank you, Leonie, for the hydrate. I will have a drink. Thank you so much. Simazite says, that's what I've been thinking about the cape genre and urban fantasy. For every person that gets abilities and becomes a vigilante, there would be someone who would still hold a 9-to-5 job and use their abilities to mildly improve their life. I think that's the best way to be. You know,
Yeah.
just be perfectly average. You know, if you're an X-Man that has an ability that, you know, is kind of lame and not really useful for much, then just make your own life a little bit better.
Yeah, I think it is. Like Nightcrawler. He's, I don't know, he's a priest, he's super religious, whatever. But I don't see evil if he like enter in a bank, whatever. What's the
Yeah.
name? Vault.
A bank vault.
He
Yeah.
steals some stuff, and no one saw it.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah. If you don't
Things
see
already
it,
rich.
yeah. If you don't see it, it didn't happen. So
Exactly.
yeah.
The bank won't bankrupt.
Yeah.
No one will lose that money. So
Yeah. It's fine.
yeah.
You know, if Nightcrawler happened to, you know, steal a rich person's wallet and bank details, so be it. You
Yeah.
know?
Whatever.
Whatever, man. You do you.
Like, why Spider-Man needs to be so fucked up, right? His life is terrible.
Yeah.
He's super intelligent. He has superpowers, and he's always in
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
And for everything he does for mankind, I think he deserves more.
He does deserve more, and I think he's entitled to take that. He
Exactly.
is entitled to rob a bank every now and then.
I won't judge him.
Yeah. In fact, I support him.
Yeah.
Uh,
After all, he's a
you got it.
I don't know how to say that in English. He's workforce, like
Yeah.
any of us.
Yeah.
So
He's just
all power for a workforce.
yeah. He's just a white collar dude trying to live his life.
Mhm.
And
And failing.
failing. Yeah, miserably failing. Spider-Man should have a Patreon. Spider-Man should have a Patreon.
Totally.
Yeah. The fact that Peter Parker hasn't thought about just making a Spider-Man Patreon is kind of criminal, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you know about the Spider-Man series called Superior Spider-Man?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's not it's a comic. It's a
Yeah.
a saga. Yeah,
Mm.
he's actually he changed his body with Doctor Octopus. So Doctor Octopus is living inside Peter Parker.
What?
So he became like a evilish Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? And then
But
Peter is like a good Doctor Octopus?
actually, I think Doctor Octopus is in coma, and Peter
okay.
is stuck on his body. And it's a super fun comic book because Doctor Octopus not decides to not being necessarily evil, but he has like his moral is more wide than Peter Parker, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he uses his intelligence and his brain powers or whatever
Mm.
to make Peter Parker very rich. So he transformed Peter Parker like in Tony Stark, you know?
Wow.
And then the series that goes after it, when Peter Parker recovers his identity, Peter Parker is like super rich and super wealthy.
He's just like, what the hell happened when I was in there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. That sounds fun.
And the Superior Spider-Man has a nice costume.
Oh, I'll have to look it up. Oh yeah, that is cool. Oh, that's where he gets like the extra legs on it as well, right? He gets like 4.
He has? I don't remember that. Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, apparently he had it. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Like says, "Oh my god, hi X-Men fan art. I'm at the gym doing cardio and I saw the stream title and wanted to pop in." Hey man, how's it going? Spider-Man should make live streams saving the city. So many donations. Yeah, someone get Spider-Man a marketing department. Warning, Mooncolony does not endorse or promote bank robbing. The opinions of our artists don't represent the company's values. Mooncolony does not agree with the idea of teleporting into a bank and stealing some bucks. And most importantly, Spider-Man is Peter Parker. No!
Yeah, poor Peter Parker.
I will always, on a personal level, I will always endorse robbing banks.
Yeah, I think I need to agree with that.
Yeah. Realistically, a lot of superheroes would have Patreons and TikTok, not doing violence, not out of a moral code, but as not to lose advertisements. Yeah. You just know that Spider-Man would get a sponsorship as well. It would be like after he'd just kicked like the butt of a villain, and then he would be like, "Well, thanks for watching, guys. This fight was brought to you by Mooncolony." Thanks, Mooncolony, for this amazing.
By Red Bull.
By Red Bull. Oh yeah, he would definitely get sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah,
for sure. It's nice that Nightcrawler is finally getting the spotlight that he deserves. Exactly. Nightcrawler is slept on. So many people I speak to love Nightcrawler, but they just don't, like, there's not enough love. Thanks, Red Bull, for helping me smash the face off this alien monster. Red Bull gives me the power. It gives me the energy to fight crime all day, and it can do the same for you too. Oh, Hawkman would be sponsored by Red Bull because of the wings.
Yeah, or Monster.
Monster, yeah. Oh, no, Monster would be Beast would be sponsored by Monster.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Beast would be like sponsored by some like boring political party or something. You know, it would be super lame.
or a learning platform.
Yeah, yeah.
Masterclass by Beast.
Masterclass by Beast. Yeah, that'd be funny. Sponsored by Beast, sponsored by Lunar Academy. Monster would sponsor Venom, maybe? Hulk would be invited to powerlift channels or gym. breaking personal record of powerlifts featuring the Hulk. Nah, dude, Hulk would be on like hydraulic press channel, and it'll be like, who is who is more powerful, hydraulic press or the Hulk? Oh, that's really wholesome. Beast's masterclass would be about facing adversity and becoming your best self. That's sweet. Kathy asks, when is the Lunar Academy starting? I'm lost with the info. We had to delay it a little bit from the 3rd, but hopefully it will be next week. But we'll see how it goes. We're doing our best out here. Oh no, not next week. Sorry, I lied. The week after that, the 18th is when I've got the stream penciled in for the launch. Oh yeah, I want to see Hulk do a fitness channel where he teaches you the proper posture on how to deadlift. That would be good. That would be good. Man. So 3 days before the Elden Ring DLC. Hey man, yeah. That was our benchmark. We had, 3 days before or 3 days after, but we thought it'd be best to do it before.
Do you play Elden Ring?
I played quite a bit of Elden Ring, and then, as I do with most Souls-like games, I put the controller down and then never picked it back up again. So
yeah, I never even tried one of those games.
Yeah,
I think it's too much for me.
I like them, but I get bored of them quite quickly, so I end up never finishing them. I have every Dark Souls game, and I've never finished any of them either. So it's
Yeah, I think drawing is difficult enough for me,
yeah.
and I don't need that. When I play a game, I need to have fun, not to get stressed, so I give up.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I remember one time I was streaming Elden Ring to a few friends while I was playing it, and I was like so close to killing this boss, and then it just like it whacked me on the head, killed me, and it was only on like the tiniest amount of health. And I just put the controller down and just put my head in my hands and just sat there for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Just sat there, like trying to recover from the trauma.
Yeah, I think no one deserves that. Why you guys do that with you?
I don't know, man. It feels good when you actually kill the boss, like when you finally beat it, but it's so short-lived. It's like, oh man, that felt good. Now I'm in pain again.
Games like this remind me how hard life is. I don't need anything to remind me.
I'm living.
I live in Brazil. I watch the news every day. I have constant remindings.
Yeah, like I have bills to pay. I know how hard life is.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that speaks more to your financial responsibility and less on the games. Jaded, no, it speaks to the games for sure.
I remember, Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
When I started playing it, It was at the beginning of the pandemic, like the first 6 months of the pandemic.
Hmm.
And was the period of my life when I started to get bigger jobs.
Yeah.
And so professionally it was super nice, but we are stuck at home. I was working like a dog, crazy hours, and to de-stress I was playing games. And then Last of Us 2. That's the terrible game to de-stress. I gave up the game. I couldn't. I think I played 6 hours or so, and
Yeah.
I know. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I the only games that I have finished recently have been games that I had already played before. Like, like very rarely do I ever finish a new game that's come out. I'm like, nah, I'll go back and play the Mass Effect trilogy for the 10th time or something.
Yeah, I miss Mass Effect.
Yeah,
Such a nice game.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, did you play the new ones? The fourth one?
oh, was it Mass Effect Andromeda? That one.
Yeah, I think.
I no, I didn't play that one. When it came out, I saw that it was a bit messy, so I didn't. I,
Yeah.
I avoided it. But I'm looking forward. Well, I'm cautiously looking forward to the new one. But
Oh yeah. I don't know if I have any hope for that.
yeah, I'm also nervous about the new Dragon Age that's coming out. So
Yeah, I never played Dragon Age. The the mention it's nice. It's a cool game, right?
oh yeah, I love Dragon Age. The first one, Dragon Age Origins, is probably one of my favorite games just ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's so good. Um, I know Christina uh, likes Mass Effect, and I think she likes Dragon Age as well. But um, yeah, I love them a lot. Inquisition, the newest Dragon Age game, is still pretty good, but it's quite different. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of at the end of this week, I think it's the Summer Games Fest. I think that might be Friday, and
Mm-hmm.
there's speculation that they will show more about the next Dragon Age game coming out. So
All right.
yeah, I'm excited and nervous and
Yeah,
scared all at the same time.
yeah, I think the whole entertainment industry is on that pace right now.
Hmm.
Like everything, movies, TV
Yeah,
shows, everything you need to look carefully.
yeah. Every time I see a trailer for a game or a movie or something that I think I'll enjoy, I always go, mm, why am I still nervous? Like,
Yeah, like all the Star Wars stuff. Like I always, uh, I don't know what to expect.
yeah, yeah.
That's I don't know if you're a fan of Star Wars, but the Acolyte series that will
Mm,
be released soon. It's the trailers are so underwhelming. Like so.
yeah, yeah. I heard that I heard that each episode is only gonna be like 20 minutes or like half an hour or something.
I don't know.
Um, but I don't know. It it's cool because isn't it set in the Old Republic?
Yeah, it's not necessarily Old Republic because Old Republic I think it's 3,000 years before. It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
hundred years before the um, Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay, okay. I'd I'd really like to see more in like the Old Republic, like the proper Old Republic. That would be cool.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I never played the game, but everyone says the story is super nice, right?
yeah, yeah. I played a little bit of I played a little bit of Star Wars: The Old Republic, the
Hmm.
the online game with a friend, and that is so fun. It's so much fun. You can be a Sith and just so unbelievably evil. It's crazy. But it gets to the point where even other Sith are looking at you and they're like, "Are you serious? Like, are you really gonna be like this?" Um,
Yeah, I the last Star Wars game I played was the there's the Jedi Survivor and the other
oh,
one. What's the name?
Fallen Order. Is it that one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I think it is. It's a nice game.
Yeah, Fallen Order was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. It's kind of like a Metroidvania sort of thing, like a Metroid style
Yeah,
game.
it's almost he's I think it's heavily inspired on the Souls-like stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
There's some difficult areas. I died a lot. I
yeah,
reduced the difficulty of some bosses just to be able to play.
yeah. I I still need to play Jedi Survivor, but uh, I'm waiting for it to go on sale because it's still crazy expensive.
Yeah, actually, I only play on consoles. I don't play
Mm,
in my computer. And I made a challenge for me
mm.
that if I finish the first part of a personal project I decided to do, I'll buy the PS5 or I'll do a new tattoo.
Oh,
So,
cool.
so I'm on that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the PS5 yet, and
Mhm.
I sold my PS4. So
Oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah.
I I used to play on my PC all the time, and then
Uh-huh.
last year I moved into my own place, and
Hmm.
since then I've basically been on my PlayStation constantly. I've been on my PS5 almost constantly. So um, yeah, I really like it. I think I like my PS5 because I didn't have a PlayStation 4, so
Hmm.
I had the opportunity now to play all of the games that I missed out on, um,
Yeah.
which was cool.
Yeah, I really want to play the God of War 2,
Mm,
the Horizon Forbidden West.
yeah,
There's a lot of games to play.
Spider-Man. You can play Spider-Man too.
Yeah, of course, of
Mm,
course.
yeah. Uh, Leo says I did that recently. If I finished this commission by a date, then I'd buy Hades 2. Yeah, that's cool.
But it's not soft launcher. It's the game is not complete yet, right?
What, Hades
The
2?
Hades.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's in early access, isn't it?
Okay.
So yeah, it's like still being it's still being developed, but yeah, you can still buy it and play it.
Mhm.
I might wait until it's finished. I liked the first Hades, but I'm in no rush to play the second one.
Yeah, it's a nice game.
Yeah, really nice art style.
Yeah, but the main character is like for me is like a Gambit kind of character. A douche guy full of faces and being sexy and
That's the whole appeal of Hades 2 is that every character is really hot though. So it kind of
yeah.
works. Um, oh, okay, yeah. So it's early access, and there's a part of the story that's still locked off, and some
Mhm.
placeholder artwork as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, Simplesight says it's a bit concerning how I used to work for big. Uh, thank you for the posture check. Uh, Thank you for the post check, Danon. I will sit up straight. I've realized I have slouched down quite a lot. Um, it's been concerning how I used to work for big MMOs, but all of my favorite games are small indie games, many of which are made in RPG Maker, a genre of games that don't really require concept artists. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great work done in RPG Maker. A lot of horror games and stuff are made in that as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I think like I have a I don't know if it's a theory, but seeing the news and whatever, I think the big games industry they are they are stuck
mm,
in a problem that they cannot solve.
yeah,
So every company needs 5, 6 years to do a one game, and it, like you cannot be creative if that a lot of things at risk. So I think indie games
yeah.
will be the salvation of the game industry, maybe.
Hmm.
And they are allowed to be more creative. So I think they are more recently they are more cooler, more interesting, creatively interesting. You know.
Yeah. That's the thing with indie games. There's not as much like you don't have to go through as many people, right? It's not like,
Yeah,
oh, I have an idea, now I have to go and talk to the like I have to talk to like my boss, and then they have to talk to their boss, and then they have to talk to the
yeah,
investors, and then the investors have to think about it, and then but indie games, it's like, well, I can work on this for like 6 years, 10 years, whatever, and then release it when it's ready. And
exactly. Or even if you need to release it earlier, it's possible because it's not that much work to be done.
yeah, 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 exactly.
Like I'm playing the Prince of Persia Lost Crown, and it's
Hmm.
such a nice game, super fun to play. I don't know why we don't have more of those things, you know.
Yeah.
But then you see State of Play, and there's another hero shooter that no one cares, you know. Like
don't don't get me started on that state of play, man. That state of play just it took me out. It took me out. That first game that they showed the state of play, I was really it was
which one?
the I can't remember what it's called now, but it had like a really interesting trailer, and then they were like, yeah, it's a 5v5 hero shooter, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, that one.
uh, it,
Yeah,
the
such a nice
trailer,
work of character designs and
yeah,
animations and whatever. Not hero shooter.
yeah, it's like cool. We could explore these characters in like a uh, we can explore these characters in like a nice RPG, or even just like an action game. It doesn't have to be deep.
Hmm.
It could be uh, like the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Just like a
Yeah, it's super fun.
8 hour, 8 to 10 hour shooter game. But no, instead we get a hero shooter with weekly lore drops. It's like, oh, okay, cool. 5v5 competitive live service. Yeah. Um, let's see. I think realistic looking games, artistic. Wait, I think realistic games lack artistic view, even if realistic environments and details are present. I feel like it still lacks love and care. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a lack of love and care. There's a place for realism for sure, and there's
Yeah,
some there's some really beautiful looking games that are like realistic looking. Um, I think it also depends on the kind of story that you want to tell. Like I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again recently, and trying to tell that story in like a more stylized art form. I don't know if it would.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know if it would hit quite as well. You know, it might, but I feel like it's quite a gritty and it's quite a gritty story based in like a lot of realism. So I think it
Yeah,
works.
maybe something like Dishonored
Mm,
with that aesthetic might work.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think not. The problem is not necessarily the realism. I think the problem
Mm,
is they are like maybe realism is the most safe
mm,
place to work,
mm. Yeah,
and I think that kills creativity.
mm. I think yeah, as Leo said, it's kind of it's the problem isn't realism, it's realism for the sake of it being realistic, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, you're not sure about that. Stylized characters tend to be more relatable. I'm I don't know. I think it really depends, honestly. But um, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
depends
just
how well made they are doing, right?
yeah. I think in general it's more just variety would be cool. Like I would just like more variety of styles. Uh, uh, why did I read that as Call of Duty Postman Warfare? Oh, Call of Duty Postmodern Warfare. Right, I see what you mean. Uh, Rainbow Six Siege had a ton of cinematic trailers, which I adore the style and story elements, same as Overwatch cinematics. Yeah, yeah. Every time I see those, though, it kind of makes me wish that there was more. Like, I kind of wish that there was more of a story going on that you could play through. Um,
Yeah, me too. Actually, the people cares about the story of Rainbow Six Siege.
well,
Is it
maybe
interesting?
well, I don't know. Maybe not Siege.
Uh,
I care kind of about exploring the characters of Overwatch, for example. But
mhm,
I know that there's some people that care quite a lot about the lore of Siege. Um,
mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of characters there, so there's got to be some cool stuff going on. But
Yeah.
um, also, hey, Sencrux, it's nice to see you. I did see your message, but um, thank you, Christina, for the congratulations on 2,500 followers. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I will get another goal set up. Um, I don't know if I can do it while the stream is running, though. I might be able to. If I start a new goal. Uh, oh, okay. It just puts it to. Oh no, here we go. Let's do. 1,750. 2,000. But yeah, I think there's a lot uh, when it comes to like the art style of a game. There's a lot that uh, there's a lot that determines what style you go for. I think. Um, Call of Duty absurdist warfare. Halfway through the game, you resign from the military, move to Nice in France, and open a bakery there. The game then becomes about you preserving the local park in the face of a large construction project. That just that sounds like you sounds like you've taken Pompoko, this Ghibli movie.
Yeah, the main character opened a farm and became Harvest Moon, right?
Yeah, yeah, that would be fun. Uh, Senkrook says, "Why does this character look a suspiciously lot like Alexander Leone?"
Oh, the Nightcrawler?
Yeah,
Maybe it's the Van Dyke beard and
maybe,
the pointy ears. I don't know.
maybe. Uh, in any game, people want to relate to the character, but not necessarily a huge info dump backstory text. That's where Overwatch succeeds with the cinematics. Yeah, yeah. But at the same time, the cinematics always leave me wanting more. You know, I always leave the cinematics and I'm like, cool, that's nice that I know this about that character, but it, but like, what, what does it get me? You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
Mm, mm. Like it's cool to have. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy them, but I also would love to explore the characters in a game setting, in a game sense. Uh, the tail reminds me of Leone for sure. It has that iconic Leone tail. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when Leone came over for Concept 101 last year and we had to keep telling him to hide it from everyone because it was creeping people out. Uh, my my search history has nothing to do with me exploring the character. Okay. I kind of miss the era when the cinematics were a game reward. Oh man, yeah. I remember back in the day, I would go and buy a game from the shop, and on the drive home, I'd be reading the manual to like try and
Yeah,
get
that was
like
super nice.
to try and get any kind of information that I could. It was awesome. But now games don't even come with
Yeah,
manuals anymore.
like the first time I bought a Switch,
Mm.
I bought the Switch Lite. I think I had 27 years,
Hmm.
and it was my first time since my Game Boy Advance to play again a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
I bought the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. I don't remember. I think it was Shield because I
Hmm.
thought the legendary Pokemon was nicer, and it was so fun to like being able to play like a Game Boy again. But at the same time, I opened the box of the Pokemon game, and the cartridge wasn't colored. It
Hmm.
was gray,
Yeah.
and there's nothing in the box. And that was not that nice. I think it kills the experience a bit.
Yeah. I remember the first time I got a game for my Switch and I opened the box and I saw that there was a space for a manual in the box. It even had the little like plastic
Yeah.
clips, but there was no
Hmm.
there wasn't a manual in there. And I was like,
Why?
am I missing something? Like like is mine not right? But no, they just didn't come with manuals at all.
Yeah.
Um,
In Brazil, we have a word that we used to joke that there's in no other language. It's capricho.
oh, okay.
That words mean when you done something with care. Like if a mom do something, like cook something for his son, or your
Mhm.
grandma do a cookie for you, he did that with capricho, with care.
Oh,
So
okay.
every time we went to like for a restaurant or something,
Mhm.
and we want like, oh, give me that drink, but do made it well, the way I like it. Give me with capricho,
Yeah.
and I think those boxes right now lacks completely capricho. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just there's no like there's no childlike wonder when you open up a box for a game anymore.
yeah. The people invent those. marketing terms like marketing 3.0, create experience and
Yeah.
whatever. And where is the experience?
Yeah, what experience are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, there was stages back in the day of opening a game box. It was like, man, you're holding it, it's got the nice plastic wrapper on it, uh, and then you carefully take the wrapper off, you open it, you've got the disc that has a really cool, uh, there was like a really cool graphic on the disc, and then you had the book, and then oh, the books would be cool as well because sometimes they would tell you stuff that about the characters
Yeah,
that weren't in the game or
that was
something.
nice.
It's really cool. Um, yeah, it was really fun. There we go. Let's see. Uh, uh, Cholitos says, "You're amazing. Greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina." Hello, it's nice to see you.
Oh,
Leone says, "Oh, my arms are definitely like this guy's." So, yeah, Leone is mega buff. Uh, so Katz has asked, Gabriel, do you use any layer types for the shadow/light right now?
yeah. Actually, I leave all the local colors on overlay. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have that folder here. And then I start carving the shapes
Mm-hmm.
in a normal layer.
Mm-hmm.
I start in the midtone
Mm-hmm.
because here actually I can go deeper on that, but I try to render like a 3D stuff, like getting the first volumes and stuff. And I can always like when adding stronger lights or so, I open a color dog layer or something and start applying it over it. So is a bunch of different layer styles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can go like this and reinforce some stuff, and I already have some volumes done for the character.
Yeah.
But I like to do that with the local colors because I can, like,
Oops.
even here, I can manipulate all my local colors as much as I want.
Oh,
And
what
if
you
I
said.
keep for example, the metal separated, I can treat it separated too because they have different peculiarities.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that's pretty much how I've been done. I think it's easier. So I always have a mask with the silhouette. If I edited the drawing, I draw over it and I just manipulate the silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. And then render, render, render forever. And
Just keep rendering.
yeah, yeah, depending on how far I want to go with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does that answer your question? If you guys have any question about my process,
Yeah.
please do it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, ask any questions that you like. Uh, Leo says there's an artist called Plastibu. They create fictional game manuals. So it's just like the experience of going through a game manual without there being an actual game. So you can imagine how that would be in the locations and creatures. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look them up. Uh, ah, so Sir Katz, as a follow-up, said, so you keep the flat colors on overlay and then you do shadows on normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not necessarily how can I say? Um, Yeah, it's shadows. I try to play with the midtones here,
Mm-hmm.
and not necessarily like I'm not thinking that much about color light direction.
Mm-hmm.
I like maybe applying the light from the viewer,
Mm-hmm.
like a 3D shade or something.
Yeah.
But I can go far on it, or I can make it darker. Just like the light here, since my local colors are on overlay. If I go too dark, too bright here, I start to desaturate too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to add the proper light over it. I think it makes my life easier. So here I'm basically trying to find the base values on the character, defining a bit some materials. Like I can add small speculars on letter or so, because I think that save me some time when I'll be rendering. But just subtle stuff.
Mm-hmm. Win Artist said, "Is it okay to demonstrate on a basic circle about your use of layers? So, just like draw a circle and then
Okay.
show what you
Mhm.
mean by your use of layers.
Mhm.
What I can do is just so you can see the layers a bit better. I will move
All right.
Gabriel over a little bit. There we go.
So my silhouette is always on a midtone,
Mhm.
and then I create a group, and I use my silhouette as a mask. Oops. So I mask that group, and every like drawing and stuff I'll do over it
Mhm.
will be masked on this thing. Oh, this brush is weird. Okay, so everything is here. And I kept the line over it.
Mhm.
For example, when I will do a render that I need to lose my line work, I usually let's not jump phases. So I have my drawing,
Mhm.
all right. Usually I take my line work and I make it lighter and multiply it. So it will be affecting the lower colors. Oh
One
God,
second.
something happened.
1 second. Yeah, it's just kicked you off again.
No.
Let's see. It should bring you back. If not, then we'll just try something else. Okay. We'll be back in a second, guys. It shouldn't take us. 1 sec.
Silhouette
There we go.
on midtone. All right. So let's add some colors on this ball.
Mhm.
Eyebrow. I tend to be super careful with the silhouettes of the colors, so then I can uh, easily select it. Because if I want to edit some colors, I can basically go with my magic wand and select there and switch whatever I want.
Mhm.
Um, let's see, selected thing here. Okay, so this is on a separate layer, and what I do is when I have a lot of layers, I basically create a group with the local color layers, and I overlay the group, and then on a later stage when everything is selected, I merge it to not have the amount of layers I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. And with that in mind, I can edit as much as I want, like with a multiply or even with normal layers, the silhouette. So I can make it darker. I can make a bit brighter. Always remember that if I go brighter on under the overlay layer, it tends to desaturate.
Mm-hmm.
But I can play as much as I want. So if I, for example, let me do a better job. So if I want to create shapes, I can do as much as I want. I just select, I use the eyedrop tool to make selections and edit this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can create a shadow here between things. My line work's not helping me, because I did what I just blobbles. So let's play with what I have here. So let's add some. So I can just play with one layer and give the whole 3D thing on it. So when I also edit the colors of the lines. So for example, when I'm going to lose the lines on later stage, I tend to use the same local color. Like I use the local color and I paint the line with my local color. So then I can use the line as occlusion shadow, like contact shadows.
Yeah.
So, and when we have a good silhouette of the local colors, is easier to manipulate it. Actually, that process I learned from Claudio Antonio. He was my older art director.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he used to work on Six More Vodka, and he learned those processes with the guys there. And I think it was super helpful, like because I can just figure out the volumes without thinking about anything else, and then later I can add lights or shadows and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I use the same local color for the lines, but I tend to make it a bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, here let's suppose that the yellowish part is like gold. So I have an easy selection for it. And I play with color dodge, why not? Color dodge is fun. Color dodge, linear dodge. And I can separate it in an easy way,
Oh, awesome.
And do, yeah. So it's basically it. And I can always manipulate it. Like I have that volume set it. I can go over it with a multiply and make it, I don't know, darker. Oops.
So Katz has asked who your, I think it was your art director that you mentioned, but what was their name?
Oh, it's Claudio Antonio, impronounceable surname. Magershan, I think.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
He is a super nice guy.
Oh yeah, I found them. Hold on. I'll send a link. I'll put
Yeah.
a link in the chat. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and I saw a question about if when I started working with Runeterra, if I felt that my work got better. Yes, I think Runeterra was the most difficult project I ever worked, and Claudio was my art director, and he teach he teach me a lot of things on how to be more efficient and how to improve my drawings.
Mhm.
So I think it was the project I most grow up as an artist.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's even difficult to do something different than Runeterra, because
Yeah.
we we suffer a lot doing Runeterra. Runeterra is super difficult. Yeah, it's good to learn, but it's not nice to work with.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Yeah, and also I can manipulate the colors here if I want, like creating layer. Like color balance with saturation. So if I want to switch the colors, I can do it right here.
Yeah.
If I want to add the what can I say, temperature shift,
Hmm.
I can add the color balance stuff and like apply like letting it more blue and whatever. It's like a process when I can manipulate a lot even on later stages. And when everything's settled, I can merge it and start working over it.
Hmm.
That's it.
Cool. Oh, thank you very much. I hope that helped you out. It was Win Art. I hope that helped. I'll move you back over here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the information. Uh,
And if you want to throw more questions about it.
yeah, yeah, we've got just under 15 minutes left
Mhm.
of today's stream. Uh, Leonie, Leonie asked, "How do I become good?"
Yeah, I can answer. I can make the same question for him
Yeah,
because he's good and ultra fast.
yeah, Leonie is crazy fast. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. When we get him on the stream, I'm always super impressed by how much he actually manages to get done in the time that he has. And he talks as
Yeah,
well at the same time. Like it's nuts.
yeah, I don't know. That's his superpower. Is he a mutant? We
Oh
just came
yeah, there
back
we go.
from
Yeah,
your first our first subject.
yeah. He's a mutant that has escaped Charles Xavier's poaching of him to his school.
Yeah.
Um, thank you so much for the information. Would you ever consider sharing your PSD with the community? Mm, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I'll have to see. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what the boss says as well, I guess.
Okay.
But I have to see. Uh, Leone finishes 3 cards during coffee and then 3 more after lunch. Yeah. Um, he has a super organized process. He's like a machine. Yeah. I mean, like Leone's been doing content like this for longer than a lot of the other artists at Mooncolony, so it makes sense that he's more used to it. But yeah. To be honest, I think you all do really well with the time frame. You know, like 2 hours is really not that long, but you'll get quite a lot done.
Yeah, yesterday I thought, oh, I just need a couple of hours, 1 hour to do a sketch. And I thought, let's do just a portrait. Oh no, let's try to do a dynamic pose. And then I spent a lot of time and I didn't manage to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Time gets away
Yeah.
from you really easily.
No, and I'm a very anxious guy.
Mm.
I use medicines and all that millennial crap, you know. And I I finished my work and I decided to do the sketch for Nightcrawler.
Hmm.
And instead of giving a break, go eat something, play with the dog, and go back again, let's go straight and finish. Oh, it's
Oh man.
anxious machine. My anxionometer was already high, and then I just did crappy drawings.
Man. I I don't know. I'm also a pretty anxious person. So I totally feel that. I've definitely been in positions where I'm anxious about something, and so I just put my actual human needs on hold until it's done. You know, it's like
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let's do my 5 minutes. I don't need to go to the bathroom.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. When I finish this, I go to the bathroom.
yeah. So I don't need food.
Mhm.
I'll cook at 2 a.m. when I'm finally
Yeah,
finished with this.
and then we are like this,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
No, I can finish it.
Yeah.
You were having time to think about personal stuff for now, just working. It would be awesome to see something like, oh, thank you, you remember that. Actually, yes, I'm doing a personal project. I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. But I hope I finish it soon because I need a new tattoo and not the PS4 5 because that was the challenge.
What tattoo are you
Yeah.
wanting to get?
Oh, I want a lot, right? So I think I need to start my legs.
Mm-hmm.
So probably I'll do an old school mermaid or something
Cool.
like this, you know.
Nice.
And I want to do also Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, I think that will be my next ones.
Yeah.
I also have Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and Darth Vader.
Oh, the Darth Vader one needs to come. There we go. Oh,
Yeah,
fun. That's cool. I like
and Princess Leia.
that. My brother. So I don't have any tattoos. One because
Mhm.
I'm too poor, and two because I'm too indecisive and I don't know what I want or where I want it. But my brother has on his upper arm, he has like a whole load of video game characters from like
Yes.
from his childhood, like all posed together.
Mhm.
It looks like a class portrait, you know, like when you're in school. But it's cool.
Yeah, actually, I was super afraid of doing tattoos
Hmm.
for a long period.
Mm,
So I think when I did no, not 13, 30,
yeah.
I I decided, oh, I think now's the time.
Hmm.
Because I always loved tattoo, but I'm always afraid of the pain. I'm always afraid of if because if you start, you need to finish, right?
Yeah, you have to finish
And
it.
it
Yeah.
hurts a lot. Yeah, so I was super afraid. And then with 30, I decided, oh, let's do it. And I did 9 tattoos at the same year.
Jeez. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They do say that once you get one, you end up just getting loads more.
yeah, exactly. And I like the old school style.
Yeah.
And the old school style is like stamps, you know, like
Yeah.
You can go. You just need to build the composition, and you can do a lot of different designs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I basically stopped thinking about it. Like, oh, I like that drawing. Can you do it for me?
Man, I always wanted something that like I don't know. I always wanted something that kind of like tied me to my home and like where I grew up. So I'm still kind of thinking of how best to do it, but I'd also like something kind of nature related. So I'm thinking about looking at like, local plants and trees and stuff like that and seeing what I can find. But then the next thing is like knowing where to put it. And I have no idea.
Yeah, my plan was when I decided the first one, it was the Darth Vader one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The decision was like I thought, what are the things I like I really like for more than 10 years?
Yeah.
Like since I was a teenager or so, because probably that won't gonna change.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was my rule, and then I just started.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I would like to. I'd like to. I just need to take that jump and just do it. But man, I have like my grandparents. If they knew that if they knew that I was getting a tattoo, they would freak out. It's like,
yeah, my dad, he was inconsolable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is things from thieves and bad guys. You should not do that.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. It's funny how it is cool how like the way people look at tattoos has changed so much in like not that long of a time period, like 30 years.
Yeah, but the first time I went to England, are you from England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super impressed because everyone has a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like I stayed in Newcastle. I was doing studying English, so I stayed in a family's house, and old guys, like the owner of the house, the old couple, they were super old and they have some green tattoos,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Here in Brazil, we are, I think, a way more conservative country, and it's more, the people judge a lot. Like, I think one of the Brazilian traits is, oh, I'm gonna judge you, and old people they're professionals,
Yeah, I mean, tattoos. Yeah, tattoos have always been quite common in the UK. Like, they're really normal to see. But yeah, there's still some like older people who will associate them with like criminals and people who'll like beat you up. Yeah, like gangs and stuff. Yeah, it's like my sister designed her own tattoo. It's like this. I think it was some elephants, like in like a chain. So they were like one elephant holding the tail of another elephant with its trunk, whatever. And she got that tattoo, and my grandma saw it and was just like, "Oh, what? That's disgusting. That's awful. That's gonna ruin your body forever." Blah blah blah. And it's like, no, it's a really nice tattoo. Like, it's not, it's not like it's not like she's got a machine gun drawn on her body. It's a couple of elephants.
Yeah. First the tattoo, second the drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
The crime life.
Yeah. And then you're robbing banks.
Yeah. And now we complete the circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just seen in the chat, Maxime Bocquier art. Hey everyone, since when did you guys do live streams? That's awesome. We have been live streaming now for, man, over a year. Last February, I think, was when we started live streaming. February 2023, I think. But yeah, welcome. I hope you enjoy. This is Gabriel's first stream with us, and it's been amazing. We're actually coming up to time. Um, but, oh, thank you for the hydrate, Melissa. I'll take a drink. Thank you so much. Oh, and the posture check as well, Ignacio. Thank you. Although I am already sat up pretty straight, so I don't really know how to make that better. Let's see. Super addictive, especially if you like the aesthetic. My grandma, whenever she sees my tattoos, she does an ugly face and tells me how she doesn't like them. Yeah, yeah. Grandmas really do be like that. It's weird. Both my parents have tattoos, and my grandparents don't seem to care. But it's when me and my siblings and cousins get them is when it's a big problem.
Yeah, my mom got tattoo first, first than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they see grandchildren as something more pure than we are.
Yeah.
Oh, you were AFK, so you didn't hear the answer if you gave it. Oh, I was just saying that we've been streaming since last February, but this is Gabriel's first stream with us, so. But welcome. It's good to see you. But we're actually coming to the end of the stream today. But we'll be back tomorrow.
Who's gonna do the next stream?
What did you say? Sorry.
Who's gonna be the next streamer?
So tomorrow's stream is another first, another Mooncolony first. We'll have Mattia on tomorrow. Mattia Vangoni, amazing artist. But we're trying something new tomorrow. You will not you'll not see or hear much from me tomorrow in the stream, or from Mattia either, because it's going to be more of a focused stream tomorrow. So we'll just put some music on, we'll relax and have a bit of a quiet time. So if you just want super chill vibes with some relaxing music and some cool art to look at, then it'll be one for you. Chill stream time. Yeah, chill stream time. At least you'll see at the end of the stream, Jaden always sings a nice song for us. Right, Jaden? Right? No, wrong. I do not sing you a nice song at the end of the stream. Maybe if you PayPal me like, I don't know, $1,000, PayPal me £1,000, and I'll do it. He does it every time. He's just kidding. Yeah, okay, sure. Don't build their hopes up, Ignacio. Unless you want to come in and sing a song for us, then you can. You don't want me doing that? Oh, no, I really do. Oh, I really, really do. Maxime says, I know you guys through Dave. Is it Dave Paget or Dave Paget? Yeah, I know that. I know the name. I know the name of that guy. I just. Oh yeah, he's done some stuff with Sumo Digital. He said that's no moon. Really good, great artist. It's nice to know that. It's nice to know that he's spreading the word, talking about us. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think that is going to have to be all the time we have today, unfortunately. But if you would like to finish this off on a stream, Gabriel, then we can figure that out. We can get you in the next few weeks, I should think. But
Sure, let's do it.
cool.
Probably I'll finish this piece. And yeah, it will be nice.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well,
Great.
thank you so much for coming along. It was it was great to have you. It's the first time that it's the first time that me and you have had a proper chat.
Yep.
It was great. I hope everyone in the Twitch chat enjoyed it as well. They all seemed to get involved, and it was great. Showing Gabriel some love for his first stream. I appreciate it. But I think the one takeaway from today's stream is that if you're a superhero, you are morally allowed to rob a bank because you're owed it. You're owed the payment.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Not if you're Batman.
Not if you're Batman, because you're already rich. Batman and Iron Man don't count. Yeah.
Yeah, they Batman and Iron Man should not
exist.
They're the villains.
They're the people you should be robbing from.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what we've learned today.
Mm-hmm. I think if Batman and Tony Stark, instead of building an armor and a supercar and building schools and
exactly super villains wouldn't exist if they put their money back into the community. Exactly. Thank you.
Exactly. Okay.
But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you, Gabriel. I will see you all tomorrow. I'll still be in the text chat tomorrow during the stream, even if I'm not chatting in the voice. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Great.
And we'll speak to you all soon. So see you later, guys.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.